Hello everyone, welcome to Day in Life at Aboriginal. Welcome to my channel. Today is still February 10th. Fourth video log for today. And I'm going to be continuing on from my last video because I kind of left it off, the story, so you guys had to go click to this story and listen to what I was going to talk about. So I'm sitting in the swing, I'm not really swinging. By that time we would learn how to swing because it was like another year later, and I would say maybe as old as 8. We did a lot of fun things together, you know. We've actually, you know, not really hold hands or hugged or anything like that, but tickled each other, push each other away, chase after each other, just silliness. But that last day in general, she didn't really want to feel like swinging, I didn't feel like swinging, we were just talking and stuff like that, and I said, well, hopefully one day I'll see you again, and hopefully Mom's new job is good. Something about her dad's coming back, and she felt sad, I felt sad. So I ended up leaving the park because I was sad. I wanted to go back home. She ended up leaving the park too because she didn't want to be by herself. She walked with me down the street to the house, and it was just about her time to go, because it was all packed out and ready to go and stuff, and Mom's coming downstairs, and she goes by and she said my name, and I said bye, and I said her name. I can't remember her name now. It was a long time ago. And she gave me a quick hug and a little kiss on the cheek, and that kind of like, I was like kind of frozen, and I just had my hand up like that. I didn't wave, I didn't look straight at her, I just had my hand up because I was in, it was a weird feeling to me, it was something new. She gave me a hug and kiss on the cheek, and she left with her stuffed bunny and drove away, and then put my hand down. While I was there, she waved, and I put my other hand up, and then she was gone. And I put my other hand down, and I was like, she kissed me on the cheek. It was a weird feeling, it was something new to me, and that weird feeling, things changed ever since that time. She wasn't just like another boy, or, you know, she was just a regular girl. It was just the weird feeling as a young boy. It was just weird. I didn't talk to anybody about it. Didn't ask any questions. I don't know, I think somebody's seen it. Somebody's seen me because they're out in the yard on their on their lawn chairs and stuff. So I went upstairs. I think the apartments were downstairs. No, the apartments were upstairs, and she was like right across the hall. So I walked into the apartment right across the hall. The door was still open slightly. I know I shouldn't have been in there, but I walked in there. I think I've only been in there like maybe once or twice, and this is the third time I've been in there. It was empty, and I walked in there. And it was a sad sight. It was a sad sight to see everything gone. I knew that my friend was going to be gone, and I don't think I'll ever see her again. I did never see her again. I mean, not that I know of anyway. I mean, it was states. So I was sad. I had a tear go down my cheek. I admit that. I had a little tear down my cheek. Look around the place and looking at, you know, the bed she was had. Her mom had the bed, and the bathroom I had to use sometimes because I drank a little bit too much juice or water or something. And just walked around and stuff like that. When I went to the washroom and flipped on the light and then looked around, it was kind of sad. But on the toilet seat, back of the toilet seat cover, was a hair bow. I think it was orangey, pinky orange or something like that. and it was about maybe about this size, like there. And it was one of her favorite bows. She always wears in her hair, and it was there. It was like left there. So me feeling that she's not going to come back, or even if she does come back for the hair bow, which she didn't, that I'll hold on to it. I ended up holding on to this hair bow. I ended up, getting a little wooden box of different either marbles or coins or little small trinket stuff. And in there I would have this pinkish orange bow in that little box. In that little box, it would be a wooden box, and the thing would slide in there, and it would kind of fasten in. So I don't know where it happened in that little box, but I kept that bow for a long time. I would probably say the least maybe a year to maybe 2.5 years. And I never seen that girl ever again. She was a cool girl, and I think 7.5 about that time, coming back. And his stepmother just had, she just had one baby girl. She didn't know she could have a boy or girl at that time. I'm not too sure if she knew. And I had a little sister. I was happier. I was much happier, like playing and tending my sister, giving her a bottle, making sure she doesn't crawl into trouble or get into any kind of trouble. And sometimes I'll be laying on the couch. I fall asleep. Sometimes she goes there. Like when she started walking, she started laying on the couch with me. Or if I'm laying in my bed, sometimes she crawls out of her crib. Like gets out of her crib, and then I think she's between walking and crawling at that time. She climbed up into my bed and just something like that. And it was cool. It was really cool having a sister. And then when I hear that she was going to be having another baby, I was hoping for a brother. Even though I got older brothers, and they weren't always cool. They were kind of mean to me. I think it was about 9, and another girl, another sister. So then I overhear, I think a year later, 2 years later, something like that, she's gonna have another daughter. And I'm really, really hoping for a brother. I think it was like 10 or 11 at that time. Really hoping for a brother. Another sister. My little sister, she was always quiet and kept herself, and she was always quiet. My oldest sister, she's the one that always we dug for bugs and chased butterflies, and I don't know, we were mean to each other sometimes. She would cut the fur off the one tail of my raccoon, and I ended up cutting the hair off her favorite Barbie doll. We were fighting and stuff, and get her toys taken away from us, and shortly after that, we ended up moving someplace else, my dad and I, and then because the house is getting bigger, and it's like 3 girls and my 1 boy, and now I'm come 11. I guess the reason being because a boy and girls in the house, and it was like not allowed at that time or something. But my dad and I would end up moving someplace else, and then with cousins or aunts or something like that. So I think we ended up moving to the reserve for a bit. Okay. There was words of, it's another sister going to be born. I was not there for that. We were living someplace else, and I was either at school or doing whatever, and I'm pretty sure it was like 13 or something like that. So another sister, or no brother, 4th sister. And I think about around 12 or 13, my dad and I ended up moving to the reserve. I think between 12 and 15. Cat, what are you doing? Ah, you did too. Jeez. Between 12 and 15, we moved to the reserve for a bit. I'm guessing maybe 12 and 14 or 13 and 15. somewhere around there, and we were there. Okay, I would say yeah, between 12 and 14, and I think 15 to 17 we were back in the city, and yeah, I was 16, 17 we were back in the city, and then shortly after that, I know I was around 17. I was still going. I was in the high school, and then I was having a reserve or a high school in reserve. And my dad was in the process of getting his house built, so he stayed at his mom's, and it was his mom and his brother, his sister, other sister, and a couple of 2 or 3 cousins or something, and it was cramped. So my grandfather was saying, "Hey, you can stay in this trailer, you know, summertime anyway, blah blah blah." And between spring and actually no, it was I ended up staying about a year and a half. So about 18 and a half. And then my dad had his house built, and then I had moved my grandfather's and moved my dad's, and I was there between 18 and 20, and then I moved like shortly after 20, and moved back to the city, and then start my life on my own. And I was tired of the drinking and the drinking and the partying and people stealing and the fighting and the loud music, and people want to borrow money from me, and that's when I had different jobs and some of that. And that's that's the way life ended off on reserve. Now I've been in the city for such a long time. Maybe one day I'll be back on the reserve, and that time will probably come one day. I'll be back on the reserve, and I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be back on the reserve one day. I do like reserve. It's quiet, not much noise. Not have to worry about anybody or screaming kids, or the air is better. Better with family there, and so peaceful. And I'm at the end of this video now. If you guys do like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. And share this video on the channel. Might benefit you, might benefit me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Tell me you guys watch it. Hope you all have nice days, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.